I'm going to start this video with the truth that everybody sees, everybody feels, everybody knows deep down in their bones, but nobody wants to say because society has trained men to shut up, smile, and pretend that everything is fine, even as their relationships fall apart right in front of them. Women are never satisfied in a relationship unless they feel like they're pursuing you. Not unless you're the mission, not unless you're the prize. Not unless she's leaning forward, trying to win you, impress you, secure you, hold your attention. The moment she stops pursuing you, the relationship is already on life support. It's already slipping, dying, collapsing, rotting from the inside out. And if you ignore that truth, you lose every time. And I'm going to say this again, just to make sure the message hits. Women do not stay satisfied when you are doing the pursuing. They only stay satisfied when they are pursuing you. Women's interest only stays alive when they feel like they are earning you. Their loyalty only stays intact when they feel like they have to work to keep you. Their desire only stays hot when you are a challenge, when you are a man that she feels she doesn't fully have. If she ever feels like she has you completely, the satisfaction is gone instantly, overnight, like flipping a switch. Before we go any further, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you want more explosive angry guy content, and if you want to protect your financial future before this economy collapses, go check out Angry's Crypto Academy. Learn how to buy, sell, and trade crypto the right way, protect your wealth, and stay in control. The link is in the description. Go check that out right now. And now let's get back to the truth. I'm coming in hot today because men are being destroyed out here. Absolutely destroyed. Not because they're bad men, not because they're lazy, not because they're not providing enough, but because they are giving everything while women on the other side are getting bored out of their minds. Men are giving consistency, loyalty, attention, affection, commitment, stability, everything society tells them they're supposed to give. And what does the woman do? She gets restless. She gets cold. She gets irritated. She gets bored. She starts looking at you sideways, like you suddenly did something wrong. She withdraws. She complains. She nitpicks. She shuts down. Why? Because you stopped being the man she had to pursue. A woman cannot love a man she does not pursue. She cannot appreciate a man she never had to win. She cannot stay emotionally satisfied with a man who gives himself away too easily. Women love through emotional pursuit. They love through effort. They love through the chemical high of trying to win the man they desire. If she's not chasing you in some capacity, whether emotionally, mentally, or psychologically, her interest begins to die. Slowly at first, then all at once. Let me tell you exactly why this happens. Women bond through pursuit. Men bond through consistency. Men build love out of loyalty, stability, commitment, and responsibility. Women build love out of uncertainty, contrast, emotional momentum, and effort. Men think love grows from peace. Women think love grows from challenge. Men think love grows from showing up. Women think love grows from working for something they haven't fully captured yet. This is why the entire dating landscape is collapsing in front of our eyes. Because men are being trained to love like men, but women are being trained to desire like addicts. They need stimulation. They need emotional spikes. They need movement. They need contrast. If things stay too calm for too long, she's done. Don't believe me? Look around. How many women today brag about how they love the chase? How many women say, if it's too easy, I'm out? How many women lose interest the second a man starts acting like he's fully invested? How many women say, I like him more when he's busy? How many women say, I don't know what happened? The spark is gone. The spark is gone because she stopped pursuing, period. If she is not moving toward you, her attraction is dying. If she does not feel like she is gaining something by winning you, she doesn't care about keeping you. if she doesn't feel like she's earning your respect, your attention, your time, your validation, then your presence means nothing to her. Women do not value what they did not work for. They do not appreciate what they didn't have to earn. They do not stay satisfied with the men who are too easily accessed. You want to know why the bad boy stereotype exists? Why so many women drool over men who barely acknowledge them? Why the hot and cold guy can get away with murder? Why the emotionally distant guy creates obsessive attachment? Because the bad boy creates pursuit. He creates emotional tension. He creates scarcity. He creates the feeling of, I don't fully have him. He triggers dopamine through uncertainty. Women are addicted to that. They need that stimulation like a drug. Meanwhile, the good guy, the consistent guy, the stable guy is giving everything from day one. And because she didn't earn any of it, she doesn't value it. That's why the good guy who gives everything gets less from her. That's why he gets rejected, dumped, taken for granted, disrespected, ignored. He gives her everything at the beginning, so she has nothing left to pursue, nothing left to work for, nothing left to earn, no more story to live. If the pursuit dies, the satisfaction dies. And if the satisfaction dies, the relationship dies. Let me break this down even deeper. A woman feels emotionally alive when she is leaning in, when she is efforting, when she is thinking about you, when she is wondering what you're thinking, when she is trying to impress you, when she feels like she's accomplishing something by getting closer to you. That effort is what creates emotional attachment for her. But when you're the one chasing, when you're emotionally overexposed, overly available, overly eager, she feels no challenge, no story, no momentum. Men need to understand psychological momentum. Women only remain satisfied when the relationship has a dynamic tension, specifically a directional tension where she is moving towards you, where she is trying to earn more intimacy, more approval, more closeness, more emotional connection. If the movement stops, the emotional energy dies. That's why women sabotage relationships that are peaceful. They don't know how to exist in emotional stillness. They need narrative movement. They need emotional progression. They need to feel like something is developing. And the easiest way for that to happen is for her to pursue you. Women will never be truly satisfied with a man they didn't have to pursue. Let me give you the cycle most men have experienced. She likes you. She flirts. She reaches out. She initiates. She puts in effort. She compliments you. She invests. She pursues. Then you get comfortable. You start reciprocating it. You start giving more. You start chasing. You start leaning in. And the second the roles reverse, the instant you start chasing, she's gone. Cold. Interest drops like a rock. This happens every single day. Millions of men go through this exact same pattern. And the worst part? Men blame themselves. They think they messed up. They think they weren't good enough. They think they didn't love her enough. They think they didn't give enough. But that's the trap. You gave too much. You gave too soon. You gave too easily. You became too predictable. You stopped being the man she had to pursue and became the man trying to win her over. Men cannot be the pursuers if they want long-term emotional satisfaction from a woman. They can initiate, yes. They can lead, absolutely. But once the emotional flow begins, the long-term health of the relationship requires the woman to be the one pursuing more than the man. When she pursues, she stays satisfied. When she pursues, she stays invested. When she pursues, she stays affectionate. When she pursues, she stays loyal. When she pursues, she stays committed. The moment she stops pursuing, you're done. Let me make something very clear, because pursuit doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't have to be financial. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It's emotional pursuit, psychological pursuit, the sense that she is working to keep the relationship strong. Women must feel like they have something to lose. If she feels like she can't lose you, she doesn't value you. Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now. If you think I'm wrong, explain this. Why do women fight harder for men who don't give them full attention? Why do women lose their minds over men who seem slightly distant? Why do women get obsessed with men who don't immediately validate them? Why do women become addicted to men who maintain boundaries? Why do women get bored when everything is peaceful? Because women need something to chase. Emotional stimulation is oxygen to them. If the chase ends, the oxygen gets cut off. This is why she was sweet at the beginning and cold a few months later. This is why she was affectionate when she felt she was earning you, but distant after you started doing more than her. This is why she adored you when she was trying to win you, but treated you like a burden once she felt you were fully hers. The garbage advice society gives men makes this worse. They tell men, chase her, text her good morning every day, tell her how you feel, be emotionally available instantly, give her all your time and put her first to show her you care. Never stop pursuing her. This is the worst advice you can give a man because it removes the very dynamic women need to feel alive in a relationship. Women are never satisfied unless they are pursuing you. Let me show you what real feminine satisfaction looks like. It looks like this. She checks in with you. She asks about your day. She tries to impress you. She tries to support you. She tries to win your approval. She tries to be closer to you. She tries to understand you. She wants to know what's going on in your mind. She wants to keep your attention. She wants to feel like she's contributing to your life. If she stops doing these things, her satisfaction is gone. You can literally watch the relationship die in real time when a woman stops pursuing. Her affection dries up. Her enthusiasm disappears. Her tone shifts. Her warmth evaporates. The emotional temperature drops. She becomes distant, irritable, or indifferent. She starts needing space, which is just code for I don't feel the pursuit anymore, and now I'm bored. And when she gets bored, she's gone. She might stay physically, she might stay legally, she might stay financially, but emotionally, she's already gone. Women will stay with men they don't love as long as the lifestyle is comfortable, but they will never stay satisfied unless they feel pursuit. Here's the ultimate truth. You cannot give a woman satisfaction. You cannot behave into her happiness. You cannot love her into being satisfied. You cannot work for her satisfaction. She only becomes satisfied through her pursuit of you. When she is pursuing, she's fulfilled. When she is pursuing, her desire is strong. When she is pursuing, she is emotionally saturated. When she is pursuing, she feels alive. If she's not pursuing, she's settling. And if she's not pursuing, she's restless. If she's not pursuing, she's irritated. If she's not pursuing, she's looking elsewhere. Men need to stop trying to be perfect boyfriends and start being men that women have to pursue. Because women don't stay satisfied unless they feel like they're earning love, not receiving it by default. The solution isn't to be toxic. The solution isn't to play games. The solution isn't to mistreat her. The solution isn't to be distant on purpose. The solution is to be the kind of man she wants to pursue, the kind of man who is focused on his mission, the kind of man who has a life beyond her, the kind of man who has boundaries, the kind of man who maintains emotional independence, the kind of man who does not drown her in affection, the kind of man who does not make her his world, the kind of man who stays slightly out of her reach, not because he's playing games, but because he's living a life that has genuine movement and momentum. A woman cannot satisfy herself in a relationship unless she feels like she is earning you every day. That's what keeps her emotionally alive. That's what creates the internal fire that keeps her showing up. That's what makes her proud to be with you. That's what makes her loyal. Men need to stop saving women from the psychological reality that their satisfaction depends on their pursuit. When you try to compensate, try to fill in, try to cater, try to overgive, try to overlove, you kill the exact dynamic that keeps her satisfied. A woman has to pursue you, not because she's a child, not because she's broken, but because that's how her emotional system is wired. When she is pursuing, she is alive. When she is pursuing, she is connected. When she is pursuing, she is fulfilled. If she ever stops, the relationship is finished. So tell me, do you agree? Have you seen this dynamic play out in your life or the lives of other men? Have you watched the pattern unfold exactly how I described it? Leave a comment and share your thoughts below. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away in cheers.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.